How do I tell my daughter about trading? With a note from Dad.
Hi, Avery. I want to talk to you about MSTY. MSTY is something you can buy called an exchange traded fund, ETF, which will pay you money. I do something similar to what the ETF does, so I do not need to buy it. Yesterday, I placed a trade that a certain stock would trade in a certain price range. Today, the stock moved against me, so I was losing money on that trade. I felt upset that it was not working out. I thought about quitting trading and instead buying MSTY, which would do the trades and make the money for me. I was frustrated with myself and I took some time to think it over. After thinking it over, I realized a few things. First, the trade working against me could still work out over the coming days, so things could still turn out okay. Second, if I try and manage the bad trade myself, I will learn valuable skills. I will learn to manage my emotions better, make better risk management decisions, and become a better trader overall. Third, when I did the math and looked at the numbers, I saw MSTY takes on less risk and earns less than I normally do. I could beat MSTY by myself, however, I should consider managing things differently, like altering my trading strategy and be comfortable taking on less risk. Had I decided to quit immediately and invest in MSTY, I would have missed out on thinking for myself and all of these valuable lessons. The losing trade brought up difficult feelings. Giving myself time to think and look at the numbers allowed me to realize some things I would not have otherwise. Every person goes through these types of problems every day. Every person has things go wrong, has difficult feelings come up, and must try and make the best possible decision. Unfortunately, there are no shortage of ways to distract yourself and quit on yourself. There is always food to eat and things to watch and easy ways to waste your time to avoid facing difficult problems. I struggle to make good decisions every day, just like everyone else. Life is about facing challenges every day and doing our best to know ourselves, love ourselves, and be our own best friend. I am excited to watch you take on life's challenges. I love you. Love, Dad.
So I have a full-time job as a business owner, and then when I have some extra time, I'll trade on the side on a certain specific security. And I put this trade on yesterday, and then today it completely went against me. And when you see that on the screen, it just charges you with emotions and it brings up all these feelings, and you got to find a way to make sense of it. And if I just quit, I wouldn't have thought about all these things about how do I enter trades better? How do I manage the trade better? How do I exit better? It forced me to deal with all this stuff. So this bad thing which came up, this trade moving against me, it actually brought all these things up that I need to learn and get better at and refine. So I tried to take this bad situation, I tried to make it better. But there's always bad feelings which come up, and that's always difficult. And that's what I wanted to let my daughter know, that this is what life is all about. It's all about things going wrong, and then bad feelings happen, and then you got to make sense of it and do your best to try and guide yourself through it and be your own best friend. Learn from your mistakes. Love yourself enough to have good habits. And I learned so many of these today, and as I was going through the day, so frustrated, I said, I got to start writing these things down so I can write this and share this note with my daughter when I read it to her tonight before bed. So I wanted to share that with you. I hope you like it, and I'm going to read that to her tonight, and that is today's note from Dad.